Letter 70, Sincerity and Authenticity. Sincerity and authenticity are the elements of trust. In your relationships, these are essential to developing a bond with your partner and loved ones. People can only bond with you as much as you let them. If you are protecting your secrets, then you will create a wall between you and the other one. If you must keep secrets, ask yourself why. Because you pay a very high price for this act of discretion. People don't know why you're being sketchy. They just sense that something is amiss. Sometimes the suspicion generated is worse than the actual secret. Do your best to live life with authenticity and transparency so there is no need for secrets. If you carry ill will toward people in your life, then do your level best to evolve that union into the realm of harmony. You need not get along famously with everyone, but rising to a level of harmony can do you both a world of good. Come to an agreement. Maybe you won't celebrate festivities with your antagonistic coworker, but can you find some common ground? Harmony can be as simple as coming to an understanding. At the very least, conflict is an opportunity for you to do some work on your self-mastery. Perhaps this is a chance to reduce your ego. In the end, you will be better for it. Remember that every conflict boils down to a battle between you and your own ego, not the other person. As for your spouse or love partner, that's a different story. If you want to build a lasting bond with them, then harmony requires sincerity. If you lie through your teeth about that new dish they cooked, then you will be eating it again and again. Try to be sincere. You love their effort, but the meal is not among your top 10. Find a way to say it delicately. Otherwise, you'll be revisiting this meal or sleeping on the couch. Yes, it can be a problem to build a harmony with honesty at first. But if you and your partner make a pact to dedicate yourselves to authenticity, then it can be a mutual development project. The quality of your lives will improve dramatically. Not only can you begin to trust one another for honest feedback, but you share this journey together. Suddenly you have stories to share about the latest attempt at sincerity in the workplace. Oh boy, this will be a fun ride. Some people have been taught to say those white lies as a way of being polite. This can be the case in sensitive matters, that's true, but it's not to become a lifestyle, and so many of you have made it that. Each day, in so many ways, not being honest. It's a slippery slope because eventually you forget who you actually are. If you spend your life pretending to be some way that you're not, then surely you will lose focus of the genuine you. From that point forward, your relationships suffer and so does your self-worth. For how can you value yourself highly when you are pretending your way through life? Living an authentic life brings satisfaction and lasting bonds. It all starts with sincerity. It's a skill and sometimes an art form, but what is stopping you from learning those skills? Are you taking the easy way through life? It's easier to just be polite and dismiss the truth. Is that how you want others to treat you? Because that's what you'll get. When people realize you're that person who doesn't like messy conversations, then they will give you the fake and safe response every time. Then you will be isolated in your own bubble where nobody really bonds with you. Is that what you want? Don't you know there's another way to get through life that is meaningful and fulfilling? If you're that one in your own bubble of polite, fake small talk, then one day you will be old and lonely. Those bonds that you could have built could keep you company in old age. If you don't build those bonds, then you will be isolated in your sunset years, wondering where you went wrong and why doesn't anyone invite you anywhere. Is that what you want? How about your lifelong partnership? How do you think that will work out if you are faking your way through it? Sometimes people get trained by their peers into hiding facts. Women hide their shopping purchases. Men hide their fetishes. They both think it's all innocent activity that is standard to their gender. But it's not. It's a choice. And those choices will cause friction in your relationships for a variety of reasons. Especially because once the trust is broken, there is no substance left to stand on. Relationships are about trust. If you'll lie about this, then who can say where the line ends about things you'll lie about? Eventually, the partner will take the hint and start hiding things too. It's easier, they'll say to themselves. If they can hide things, why can't I? And then you become two strangers playing pretend. How are you going to build a lifetime bond in that environment? Didn't you ever want more than that? Maybe you've never seen a healthy relationship play out. Maybe your parents were forced to stay together through harsh circumstances and they developed coping mechanisms. Maybe 50 years ago the dynamics between men and women were vastly different. Yet here you are repeating your parents' patterns without good reason? Why? Can't you think for yourself? Don't you want more for yourself than they had? Be a person of integrity and sincerity. Show your partner love by respecting their soul. Be honest, be sincere, be kind. Find a way to be kind with your sincerity. There's no reason to be harsh or mean about it. Love is a verb, and your kind sincerity is the language of love. In the end, you will get out of life what you put into it. If you are halfway with your efforts, then your quality of life will also be halfway. Is that what you want to teach the next generation? Can't you try your best to leave your offspring in a better place than you started? Why is it all so much trouble that you can't be bothered? What is more important to you? Whatever it is, hope it sustains you in retirement, because that's what you will have instead of a lasting bond to enjoy. Give life your best and see what happens. Above all, remember that any lies you tell, be they for politesse or convenience, can be sensed by other people. You're not fooling anyone except yourself. If you want to change your ways but don't know how, ask your angels to guide you through an unofficial rehabilitation. You'd be surprised how helpful they can be in making you aware of your areas of vulnerability. Life is hard, so don't make it harder with fake detours and smoke screens. Be sincere and aim for an authentic experience. We love you and support your journey. We are standing by and waiting for your call, just a thought away. Letter sent from Archangel Michael. Excerpted from the book God 2.0, Updated Owner's Manual for Humans.